It's surreal. I mean, it's pretty awesome to be back. Obviously, Coach Fleming, he's done amazing things with the program, and it's just awesome to see and feel like we were a part of it and a part of the start. And yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's certainly different seeing Big East kind of on the walls because obviously it was the A-10 when we played there, but seeing the crowd, you know, this was a special game when we had a crowd like this. Now it's just, you know, every game it kind of looks like this where the crowd's full, the Zooligans are here with their vuvuzelas and all that. So, you know, it's definitely different. It's a lot more exciting, and I think it's kind of nice to say that we had something to do with that anyways.
I mean, it's like I said before, it's just testament to what Andy Fleming's done with the program. It's good to feel that we were a part of the very start of it. I know that Boisvert and I both, we hung in there for the first 3 years, and it was pretty tough. And then as a result of sticking around, we were able to win the first Atlantic 10 championship in school history, and it's great to be back and feel part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, back when we played, it was almost unheard of just to make the A-10 tournament. Now it's almost an expectation to make it to the NCAA one. So, you know, it's kind of nice to see. You know, we always kind of knew, even when we were there, we always knew that when we were done, the program was only going to go up, and it's gone up even more. I mean, even last year, making it in the Sweet 16, I'd be very surprised if they didn't at least go that far this year. So it's just kind of. It's unbelievable, but it's also very expected at the same time. You know what Andy Fleming, the kind of work that his whole coaching staff puts into everything. You'd be surprised if they didn't accomplish something every year. So
let's hear it for our 22.
Yeah, I was actually I'd come home and was visiting my parents at the time, and we were all watching in the living room together, and it was awesome. I even at one time I froze the DVR and took a picture of Coach Fleming and the excitement on his face and sent him a picture of it. So.
I did not see the game. I missed it.
Well, after we beat Fordham, we needed to beat Fordham to get into the Atlantic 10 tournament, and we were sitting on the bus at the airport in Queens, waiting to go home, and the bus was completely quiet. We were waiting to see if the results came in, if we were going to get into the tournament, and we got the news that we got in somehow, and it was absolute mayhem on the bus, and people were walking by, and the bus was shaking, and it was an awesome experience. And then obviously to go on and on straight shutouts in the Atlantic 10 tournament was pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll second that with Andy Fleming standing up in the front of the bus shouting that we made the A-10 tournament. I mean, just think about that. Now it would almost be a huge disappointment if it got that close where they didn't make a conference tournament. There, we didn't even know what it meant or what it took to make a conference tournament. And for him to stand in front of the bus yelling that, and we were dancing around doing whatever, that was crazy. And then also, of course, lifting Fleming up right after we won the A-10 championship. Everybody in tears. Most of us didn't even really know what had happened. I mean, we knew we won some hardware, but if you asked any of us what really happened in those 15 minutes after the game, you know, half of us probably couldn't even tell you. We didn't know what was going on, and that was just a great moment.